Welcome back to Ultimate General Civil War. We have the Battle of Chickamauga and a smaller battle over here. Now, I have a save after this small battle with my army reorganized because you need only 2 cores for Chickamauga, which, as you might imagine, causes plenty of issues when you have 3 cores and your generals, your units are spread among them. And you have a balance of good units and crappier units. But you need 2 good cores in order to win that. And this is where I also regret the fact that I didn't focus on army organization in order to have 25 units per core. Now, in this battle, we have to take an enemy fort. There are 3 locations where you can cross. Now, it might seem that you'll come under fire as you cross this fort, but that's actually not going to happen. So I will cross over there. Now, I don't care about casualties because, as I've said, there is a save game that I have and that I will actually use. But I do care about trying to, get a victory. You need to lose less than 40% of your army. So you don't want to take too many casualties. To that end, I think I'll take my artillery as well with me. I'll get rid of the cavalry, actually. I don't need it. So, 3 units over here. Now will cross the river, position themselves on this side. Not at the start, not immediately at the start. Once these units cross to the north and take position there. And I'll also get more units on the right side. That will obviously help me take that position. So I'll take the artillery, and we will attack the north. That gives me obviously the advantage of fighting on flat ground. Now, there are... to hell with you, really. Anyway, there are skirmishers in the woods. So that's certainly an issue. I do have cavalry that can dismount and fight as well. I don't think there are actually some skirmishers over here, so I'll deploy these 3 units. I'll take General Trigg will be the one that deals with much of the enemy force head on. Now, I don't necessarily per se care about casualties, beyond just ooh, what? Why the flying fuck? That's not something I needed over there. We do have skirmishers, we do have artillery. Actually, that artillery might become a problem, a real pain. I see. Well, that explains some things. Alright, so now General Trigg, they'll position themselves right over here, and we will try and take out as much of their artillery as possible. Even if I lose all of these units, it does not matter because eliminating their artillery is more important over here. Okay, that was dealt with. Now you do want to attack on all sides. That's your main goal over here as a player. There is an enemy brigade that holds that fort. We do have 2 hours. There we go. Maybe I should send General Grant as well to the north. As you can see, this strategy of mine has actually paid off. Now, eventually they will break, of course, over here. Maybe I can get these guys in range. Yes, I can. Come on, then. Get some supplies over here. Check out. Now they're taking a bit too much artillery damage over here. How much have I lost in my army? Okay. So not too heavy at the moment. Just 7%. There we go. Go, go, go. Every unit. Get them all on that other side as quickly as we can. Pursue and destroy the enemy brigade. Pursue and destroy the cavalry. Now these 3 units will be deployed. Actually, wait. Can't allow them to get away there, actually. Or else I'm gonna be in a world of hurt. So bring our cavalry to bear as well. Now they do have fortifications over here. Just need to break through over here. There we go. That's it. That did it. Damn you. It doesn't quite frankly matter all that much. As long as we take this position, there we go. Right, we just need to hold position over here. A bit bloodier than I would have liked. It's also a possibility it might actually be the best option to take your entire army to just attack from the north, seeing as you'll take no damage from their cavalry, from their artillery if you do that. I took too many casualties over on this side. Yeah, there we go, victory. Yeah, I lost a bit too much. I actually finished this battle the first time I did it when taking the entire army to the north. I only lost 2,000 men. Now, anyway, for Chickamauga, as I've said, you need complete reorganization, so I put every major general, every brigadier general that I had in the first 2 corps of my army. But obviously I am going to suffer a bit over the fact that I only have so many brigades per each corps. Either way though, Chickamauga, this will be a battle that takes 2 videos because it's a long one. There's only 3 major battles left in the game: Chickamauga, Cold Harbor, and obviously Richmond. But these battles, these battles will be a bit of a pain to deal with. So I'm gonna take the 1st Corps, then 2nd Corps for this one. 46,000, 47,000 close to, versus 25,000. In total, the Confederates will have about 50,000 or so troops. We're chasing Bragg's army, who is withdrawing south. And now, anyway, ignoring all of that, that doesn't really matter. What you need to know is here that we have crossings over here on the bridge that we need to hold at all costs. I'll deploy my artillery over here. Now, all of these guys have Spencer rifles. Spencer repeating rifles. You will have several units trying to cross here and trying to cross here. Now, these units don't matter. You can lose them completely. In fact, you should, because you recover some of the rifles if you know, from dead units. And obviously getting over 1,000 or maybe 2,000 Spencer rifles would be damn useful, seeing as those things are extremely rare. And then, of course, there are some 2 cavalry units that you're going to get over here as well. That those will give you additional Spencer carbines in that particular case. Now, the main issue to keep in mind here is that there's plenty of enemy skirmishers deployed here. That will attack you either in the north or in the south, over here at Alexander's Bridge, or north at Reed's Bridge. And they are the real threat in this battle, at least initially. You will get some reinforcements part of the 1st Corps. You don't have to care about, by the way, about how much ammunition you use. So no, you don't have to care about supplies, how much supplies you use here, because your units will be replenished in terms of ammunition for the actual battle. This is just a precursor to the battle. This is just a setup. Historically, the Union held on for a bit, and then they retreated, allowing the battle to actually take place. Much of the battle took place around here and here. This is where a lot of it is going to take place. We just want to delay them from crossing these bridges. Now, cavalry is coming across. All right, so we've got Minty's cavalry, as the game says you do get your hands on. Now, we are going to deploy Minty's cavalry over here. Now, the main advantage of the Spencer rifles is obviously the fact that they shoot very quickly. But the problem is they consume a lot of ammunition, as you might imagine. Now, I'm just going to slow down this a bit. I need to potentially retarget some enemies, depending on who we're talking about. There we go. Alright, McNair. Come on, shoot, shoot, shoot. There we go. Now we have to hit Fulton. I don't want them to retreat somewhere else, though. This could become a real problem. They need to go back south. That's the issue. If they don't, if they get past, come on, shoot. All right, I'll pursue them with Minty. Now, they did lose some men. The more men you kill, by the way, here on the first segment of the battle, the easier it is later on. in the other segments. I still haven't seen a single skirmisher or single cavalry unit yet. They are here in the woods. They are going to attack at one point or another. Right, we have General Wilson crossing over. There we go. Right, more of them incoming. We have... Crap. Yeah, we have skirmishers and... No, we have a bunch of cavalry, actually. And McNair. General Gregg. I might lose the point north. I just got unlucky with the way they retreated over there. Because if they have to cross the bridge every time they want to attack, obviously I can do a lot more damage. You've got cavalry incoming. I'm going to deploy. And we are already out of ammo. We've done quite a bit of damage. Alright, General Govan. Now this is just the first stage of the battle, the very first stage. It's gonna get a bit more complicated. To be honest, I don't think it matters if you hold the bridges or not. They are breaking out. And they are routing over here. I might need to take 2 brigades over here to drive the enemy out. I've lost artillery in the north, not a problem though. I'll take 2 brigades, leave 1. Though I think I'll take... No, they still have plenty. Alright, delay them at the river passages. We've taken some damage, but we've also done some damage ourselves. The first corps is arriving. I'm gonna send some of my generals, some of my units. Trig will hold this one. General Strait will hold this one. I'll send them some reinforcements. And I'll send some units to help hold that position. The main assault that will occur is going to be over here. They still haven't taken the river. But we are dangerously low on ammo. And manpower even. So that's why I'm sending General Snow over here. While these 2 brigades move quickly to secure the crossing north. We can do quite a bit of damage. And these are the initial brigades you will face in the actual proper battle. They do have more cavalry. I'm moving General Grant.
Right, the only objective I have left here is to try and take out their remaining units. Remaining artillery in particular would be nice. 13 minutes. I mean, General Gregg doesn't really matter, does he? They've taken so much damage, taken so many casualties that... Right. The Indiana troops will cross the river. Okay. We've done some damage, taken some damage, but mainly with the units that we already had. There are 48,000 units left, Confederate units versus 40,000 Union soldiers. Going back to the camp, just to look at things here. Let's see... Oh, we can't actually go in the armory, fair enough. Now, we have... So it's mainly down to these two brigades, isn't it? Okay then. Chickamauga. Difficult battle. Elements of our army are advancing to investigate the right flank of the Confederates. Last night, a lone enemy brigade was spotted near Jay's Mill, probably belonging to Forrest's cavalry. We should destroy the small force before their reinforcements arrive. If we control Brotherton Road Junction, we can thwart a rebel advance to the north. General Bragg is expected to respond to our attack by sending reinforcements around Alexander's Bridge Road. Now, here's what you need to keep in mind. The actual battle, the Confederates would move west from about here and a bit south and destroy the Union lines. The Union was never able to take these points. Now, you do need to take these points if you want to win. So you need to hold Horsehoe Ridge. Huh, okay. So you can win actually by holding Horsehoe Ridge, as in playing defensively. Interesting. But only if you... Interesting. So if you hold the Brotherton Cabin, Kelly's Field... I need to decide how I want to fight this battle. Anyway, Costin here on Serious Gaming, signing out. Don't forget to subscribe and like